Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the QYLD versus GW retire on $250,000 update. This is the paper portfolio where I track a selection of stocks that I sell covered calls on, collect monthly income, and I track whether I can make my initial $250,000 last for an extended period of time while taking out $2,500 per month in income. I also track it against QYLD by we put in theoretically $250,000 into QYLD and collected the dividend, and we'll see how that goes. Now, this is a paper portfolio. Your results may vary. This is just to track a strategy of selling covered calls and managing a portfolio yourself. It's not an apples to apples comparison with QYLD by far. I wouldn't suggest anybody to dump all their net worth into one single fund such as QYLD. Something like that could be used as a portion of a diversified portfolio. But, this is just the strategy I'm looking at, okay? So I've been tracking this for quite a few months now. QYLD has provided income every single month since inception. It met the $2,500 a month goal. My stock selection and selling covered calls has worked about half the time, but I'm still happy with it. So if you have not seen this, if you don't know what a covered call is, I'll link a card up above and down below to this playlist. The first video in this playlist explains what a covered call is to the best of my ability. I try to explain it as simply as possible. So, let's go over and see how we did. Now, this seemed like such a short month. It seems like we just did this video not too long ago. But this time it's going to be a little while before I get to it again, because this is like a 5-week option extension. So I don't know why my computer just turned on. That's weird. Oh well. It's Halloween. Things might be happening. So again, if you're new here, like, share, subscribe. Down below in a pinned comment is my link to my Amazon link at no extra cost to you. If you use that link, Amazon will send me a small commission on qualified purchases, and it's a great way to support this channel. I do everything free of charge. I do not do a Patreon or any of that stuff or ask for donations. Just if you're an Amazon user, please, consider using that link, and Amazon will send me a small commission at no additional cost to you. And I also have a Teespring link that I use that coffee mug right there. And, people purchase that would send me a little bit of a commission as well. There's other products on there also. Down below I have referral links to M1 Finance, Robinhood. If you use those, it's always a win-win. So I'd appreciate it if you took advantage of that. If you would, I'd appreciate it. So let's get into it. Today we had a bunch of changes. Well, this would be what we're looking at here on screen is Friday close, which would be October 16th. Yes, October 16th. And we'll see that these red bars is this is the strike price column, and if something lights up in red, that means that the strike price was met and my shares were called away at this price. So we'll see right here, Intel, I had a $54 strike. It closed Friday at $54.16, so I had to sell my 200 shares of Intel at $54 a piece, and it gave me $10,800. Same thing with Leggett and Platt. I had a $45 strike. It closed at $45.50, so I sold all 300 for $45 at $13.5. Same thing with Southern. I had a $56 strike. It closed at $58.35, so sold all 300 shares at $16,800. And then PPL Utilities had a $28 strike. It closed at $28.59 on Friday, so $11,200. So basically $52,300 was deposited. I'm talking like this is really true, but this is, remember, a paper portfolio. So $52,300 was available for Monday to buy back stock. So this sheet will show you what I did. And let me if I can split it here a little bit. There we go. Not too good there. I'm not going to see it too well, but at least I can see it. I bought 200 shares of with that 52,300. I reduced my cost basis in AT&T, and I bought 200 more shares, so I went from 500 shares to 700. I did choose not to replace Intel. I chose not to buy back Intel, but I did buy an ETF. Yes, you can sell covered calls on ETF. So I bought SCHD ETF. I bought 500 shares of SCHD. And then what else did I do here? I think I did something else. I did quite a bit. Let's see. Let's go down the line here. Walgreens Boots. I bought 100 more shares to reduce my cost basis in Walgreens Boots Alliance. Brought my shares up to 400. And then I bought another. I did buy back PPL. So I bought 500 shares of PPL utility stock. And so that concludes my new purchases. So now I'm now down to 16 stocks. That includes that one ETF. So I'm not worried about diversification here because the ETF will cover that. So let's see. AT&T has been on a downward trend big time, so I had to buy more to get my cost basis down and get a nice strike price. So I got a strike of $29.50 with a $15 per contract. That's 7 contracts for $105. Verizon is a $62 strike, $20 for 2 contracts. Kellogg's was a $72.50 strike, $40 per contract, 2 contracts there. SCHD, I sold a $63 strike there, 5 contracts at $15 a piece. Altria Group, a $43 strike, $35 per contract, 3 contracts there. Exxon Mobil, $41 strike, $15 per contract. Now the reason why I didn't go any more aggressive on ExxonMobil is because my cost basis is a lot higher than the current share price. So this is kind of what happens when you get stuck into a covered call. If you can't lower your cost basis by buying more, I didn't feel like buying more Exxon here. You have to sell. You don't have to, but to avoid loss, you have to sell at least at your cost basis. So that's what I did here. That's why it's so high above the current share price. Canadian Imperial Bank, I did an $85 strike with $30 for that contract. U.S. Bank Corp did a $43 strike, got $50 for each of those. 3 contracts. Gilead Sciences, another one I had to go a bit high on the strike, so $69 strike, $32 per contract, 2 contracts. Pfizer, $42 strike, $40 per contract, 2 contracts. Walgreens Boots, $42 strike, $24 contract, 4 contracts. 3M, $190 strike, $56 contract, 1 contract there. WP Carey, a $70 strike, $65 per contract there at 2 contracts. And IBM at $140, $56 per contract, that was 1 contract. Cisco Technologies, $43 strike price there, $49 per contract for 5 contracts. And PPL Utilities, a $30 strike, $22 per contract with 5 contracts. So that used up all of the strike money. It actually took another $200, I believe, above that. So that all that money was reinvested into the portfolio, and we are able to sell 47 contracts for a total of $1,452 for the month. So that's pocketed money, right? Now, we do have an income need of $2,500 per month. This does, let me make sure I got this added up right. Yeah. This, what I do is average out the monthly, the annual dividends into a month. So your monthly average dividend for this portfolio is $937.92. And that gave us a grand total income for the month of $2,389.92. So we were short $110.08. So we ended last month with $46,583.69. I think my math is off right here. It sure is. It sure is. So this should be equals X4 minus Y4. There we go. That's correct. So we ended last month with $46,583.69 in our cash balance, because on this side, with the stock picking side, I decided to not invest all $250,000. I invested $200,000 in stocks and kept $50,000 in cash. So here we are. I had to spend $212 out of the cash position to finish buying all the stocks after being called away last week. And then I had to pull $110.08 to make up the difference between the income need of $2,500 per month and the total income from covered calls and dividends. Sheesh. Spit it out, Jerry. So we'll go to QYLD and we'll see QYLD. Last month I had $116.58 in excess money. I added about, I think, 5 or 6 shares of it, and QYLD paid out 21.67 cents. And so that gave me a total of $2,657.61 for this month. So definitely took my $2,500 and met it and beat it. So we have a final excess cash here of $157.61. And with that, I will buy some more QYLD shares with the excess. So income keeps growing for QYLD. I'm waiting for this thing to kick me in the butt, but it just keeps going. Total market value for the QYLD portfolio is $261,836.40 with very minimal cash available. That's the one downfall of holding this one and pulling $2,500 per month out of it. And on the stock side, our total portfolio value is $267,180.61. And that includes the $46,261.61 in cash. So QYLD still doing it, still rocking and rolling, putting out $2,500 per month at least. And the covered calls are getting battered. First 3 months, covered calls was doing very well, and now it's not doing so well. But I'm still satisfied with it. I don't mind pulling a little bit of cash from the cash position to make up the downfall. I like having that cushion personally, but like I said, this isn't an apples to apples comparison, but it's nice to go through the exercise just to look at the strategy. In real life, I'd probably sell some cash secured puts on this cash position and easily make $2,500 per month, or easily make up the difference without batting an eye. So anyway, that is it. QYLD versus GW. If you liked it, please leave me a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.